Hey, bestie, it's Serene, and I'm speaking to you today about transformation. So, when I speak about transformation, I mean a reinvention of yourself, a new you becoming the person that you want to be, not the person that your surroundings has made you. And that's a wonderful thing. That's an amazing thing, actually. You need to take the step as soon as you possibly can, because becoming who you want to be rather than what your environment has made you be is one of the most liberating things. So the first thing that I'm going to speak to you about today is, why would you want to transform? There's so many different reasons why you would want to make a change. It could be that you're living your life in a way that you just say, do you know what, not anymore, I need something new. It could be because maybe you have a vice, whether it be drugs or alcohol, and you just think that I need something more in my life now. I'm done with that. It could be that maybe you was a victim of something and actually you want to shed the skin of yesterday. You want to move into something which you can control. And actually that's quite empowering. But the main thing to understand is that transformation is possible and is your choice. One of the biggest misconceptions of transformation is that there's this process that's going to take loads of years. You've got to do this soul searching, yada, yada, yada. And actually, that is so incorrect. Transformation is about a choice. It's a choice that you make in the here and now about what you're going to do or what you're going to become tomorrow. And absolutely, this is not a magic trick. Tomorrow you won't have the car and the house, but you will have the mindset of the person who does. And you have to understand that this is very much to do with who you want to be, not being a product of your environment. It's very powerful and it's very possible. You know, when you decide to reinvent yourself, don't feel that you even have to announce it. This is something which is private to you. You don't have to tell someone, you know, from tomorrow, I'm not going to be angry anymore. You know, you don't need to say these things. You don't have to tell anybody. This is something that is about you, for you, and has to happen within you first. There's no failure when you are judging yourself, you are watching yourself, you are assessing yourself, and you are managing yourself. There's no failure in that. So you don't need to feel as though you've got to, you know, project it to the world. When you're ready for your grand reveal, you give them the grand reveal. So how do you get started? Okay, what I would do is I would write everything that I like in my life and want to keep, and then what I would really like to change and what I want to throw out. Outside of that, I would look at things like cycles. I'd look at generational patterns. I'd be looking at things that I've been wanting to change for a really long time and just haven't been able to. I'd be looking at the way that I dress. Maybe what does that say about me? What about the people who I hang with? Are they really assisting me in moving forward with my life, or are they holding me back? I would also be looking at the things that I do. So the way I spend my time. Are you spending your time in a way that serves you well? Is it to your highest level of good? These are the things that you need to really think about. So the next thing that I would think about is my self-talk and how I really think. You know, how do I think about myself? Am I constantly thinking negative things about who I am? Am I constantly thinking about the things that were told to me as a child? Am I constantly thinking about how my friends see me? You know, the reputation maybe that I have? Because those things are really important, and those things are the things that are going to really stunt your growth and transformation. You have to see yourself in this new and amazing way in order for it to even get off the ground. You have to see yourself as somebody who can. You need to be able to shut out the noise of what people believe you once were. So belief is an amazing thing. And actually, if you can change how you feel about yourself or change the things that you say to yourself through self-talk, that can be transformational in itself. So what you want to try and do is really think about your qualities and remind yourself of those things. So whether you start doing positive affirmations or you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're saying, you know, I am beautiful, I'm a good person, I've got this quality, I've got that quality, you know, go for it. Because that's going to start making you really feel differently about who you are. You know, there'll be some things that you're good at that sometimes maybe you don't even remember and you're like, oh, actually, I'm quite good at that. You know, those are the kind of things that you want to do. Remind yourself of who you are, not the things that people believe you are or the things that you believed you were back then, you know? And you know what? It's okay to have anxiety about reinventing yourself. It's okay to kind of think, am I doing the right thing? Sometimes when you're going outside of your comfort zone, it does not feel natural and you just feel like you want to do something different. So it's completely understandable. Sometimes you worry about naysayers, and you know what? Again, it's completely understandable, but please don't. Please don't let that stand in the way of you moving forward and really becoming this butterfly. So the main thing I want you to take away from this video is that, look, transformation is awesome and reinvention is so invigorating. However, it has to happen in your mind first. You have to believe it. And you have to try and tell yourself a lot more positive things about yourself in order for you to start making external changes. You know, if you are going to take that step, then I would have a look at the steps that I've said in this video and really try and put some things into practice. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.